You've got your ticket, your meds, and now you're thinking about comfort. For seniors, flying isn't just about getting there, it's about staying comfortable during the journey. But in 2025, TSA rules around pillows, blankets, mobility aids, and special items have changed. Some comforts can make your trip smoother, while others can actually get you flagged at security or charged extra by airlines. After speaking with TSA insiders, travel agents, and frequent senior flyers, we uncovered 15 essential comfort items and the hidden rules behind them. And trust me, number 3 shocks even veteran travelers. Let's jump in. Travel pillows. A good neck pillow seems harmless, right? But in 2025, airlines are treating them differently than ever before. TSA doesn't restrict pillows at checkpoints. You can bring them through without worry. The catch is at the gate. Airlines, especially budget carriers, have started cracking down on oversized pillows, saying they count as an extra personal item. Why? Because travelers try to sneak in large memory foam pillows instead of paying baggage fees. Gate agents have caught on. If it doesn't fit under your seat or inside a carry-on, you may be charged $25 to $50 right at boarding. One retiree in Orlando thought clipping her big U-shaped pillow to her backpack was fine. Instead, she got pulled aside and asked to either pay up or throw it away. She paid the fee, but left frustrated. The solution? Choose inflatable or compressible pillows that pack small. Keep them inside your main bag until after boarding. You'll get the comfort without the unexpected fee. And if pillows already come with hidden charges, wait until you hear about blankets. 2. Blankets and shawls. There's nothing like a soft blanket when airplane cabins get chilly. For seniors, it's practically a necessity. TSA has no problem with blankets. You can carry them through security with ease. The real challenge comes from airline rules. In 2025, large blankets or bulky quilts are treated as an extra item if they're carried separately. Gate agents are stricter than ever, especially on low-cost airlines where baggage fees are a major revenue source. If your blanket doesn't fit neatly inside your carry-on, expect to be charged. There's also the hygiene factor. Some international carriers, particularly in Europe and Asia, have started refusing visibly used blankets and bedding due to sanitation policies. A retiree flying to London was told her oversized fleece quilt had to be checked or left behind because it didn't meet cabin rules. The fix? Bring compact travel blankets designed to fold into small pouches or versatile shawls that double as both fashion and warmth. These fit neatly in your personal bag and avoid extra scrutiny. If blankets already raise eyebrows, the next comfort item could be even riskier. 3. Seat cushions and support pads. Long flights can be painful for seniors dealing with back, hip, or sciatica pain. That's why many carry seat cushions. TSA allows cushions through checkpoints, but in 2025, there's a hidden problem. Gel-based cushions. Gel pads are sometimes treated as liquid-like substances if they're too soft. On scanners, they can look suspicious. Seniors report being asked to surrender expensive orthopedic cushions at security. One woman in Dallas said her $80 gel cushion was confiscated after TSA classified it as a semi-liquid. Foam cushions are safer, but airlines still care about size. If your cushion doesn't fit the seat properly or interferes with seatbelts and safety equipment, flight attendants can demand its removal. That means your comfort item could end up stored overhead, out of reach. The best choice? Memory foam or inflatable cushions that clearly hold their shape. Always check that the cushion fits within the airline seat dimensions, and don't wait until boarding. Test it at home. If cushions can cause headaches, just wait until you hear what TSA thinks about heated comfort items. 4. Slip-on shoes and travel slippers. For seniors, nothing affects comfort like footwear. In 2025, TSA security still requires shoes to come off in many U.S. airports unless you're enrolled in PreCheck. That means laced shoes or boots can become a hassle at checkpoints, especially for travelers with mobility issues. Slip-on shoes or travel slippers make things much easier. Not only do they speed you through TSA lines, but they also reduce foot swelling during long flights, a common issue for older travelers. Airlines don't restrict slippers, but they do care if passengers try to walk around barefoot. Flight attendants often ask seniors to wear some form of footwear when moving about for safety. One retiree in Miami said she now packs foldable travel slippers after struggling to tie her shoes at security. Another reported that compression socks combined with slip-ons made her 10-hour flight far more comfortable. The best option? Lightweight slip-on sneakers for boarding and foldable slippers for in-flight comfort. They save time, keep you safer, and make long-haul travel much more bearable. 5. Compression socks and footrests. Compression socks are a doctor-approved essential for seniors on long flights. TSA has no issue with them, and airlines encourage their use. The problem comes with portable footrests and hammocks, which many seniors bring to improve circulation. In 2025, TSA allows inflatable footrests through security, but airlines are increasingly strict. Some carriers ban them entirely in economy because they block aisles or interfere with emergency equipment. One traveler on Delta reported being told mid-flight to deflate her inflatable footrest because it extended into the aisle. Another said her hanging foot hammock was approved on one flight but banned on the next. The best option? Stick with compression socks for guaranteed comfort. If you want a footrest, choose one specifically labeled as airline approved and always check your airline's website before flying. This prevents the embarrassment of being asked to pack it away in front of a full cabin. If footrests already cause issues, the next senior comfort items, portable massagers, bring even more challenges. 6. Portable massagers. For seniors with arthritis, stiff joints, or circulation issues, portable massagers seem like a lifesaver in the air. TSA does allow most handheld massagers in 2025, but here's the catch. Anything with a large lithium battery or massage gun-style device can get flagged. Security officers are trained to inspect anything that looks like a power tool, and massage guns fit the description. One senior traveler in Phoenix said her massage gun was pulled aside because it resembled a drill on the X-ray. It took 15 minutes of swabbing and inspection before TSA finally cleared it. Airlines also restrict in-flight use. Vibration or loud motor noise can disturb nearby passengers, and many attendants will ask you to stop. Smaller handheld rollers or battery-operated mini massagers are safer bets. If you must bring an electric one, check the battery size, under 100 watt-hours, and keep it in carry-on only. Comfort is important, but if you thought massage guns were complicated, the next item involves medications seniors rely on: eye drops and nasal sprays. 7. Eye drops and nasal sprays. Dry airplane air is brutal, especially for seniors. TSA allows eye drops and nasal sprays in 2025, but the rules fall under the same liquid exemption that applies to medications. That means you can bring them, even in bottles larger than 3.4 Oz, as long as they're clearly labeled and declared. The problem? If you don't declare them, TSA may treat them as regular liquids and confiscate them. Seniors report losing expensive prescription eye drops because agents assumed they were cosmetic solutions. A retiree flying to Denver said she almost lost her glaucoma drops until she showed her prescription label. Once verified, they let her keep them, but it delayed her flight by 20 minutes. The safest move is to keep all sprays and drops in a resealable bag with your other medications. Carry a prescription note or label for anything expensive or medically necessary, and keep a spare in your checked bag in case of emergencies. But if sprays get tricky, the next item is even bulkier: back braces and posture supports. 8. Sleep masks and earplugs. For seniors, rest on planes is a challenge. Cabins are noisy, lights switch on at odd hours, and interruptions are constant. That's why sleep masks and earplugs have become must-have comfort items in 2025. TSA allows both without issue. The challenge comes in flight. Some airlines discourage foam earplugs that completely block sound, since crew announcements must still be heard. Sleep masks are also fine, but attendants may ask seniors to remove them during safety demonstrations. A traveler in Chicago said her blackout mask was a lifesaver on a red eye. She slept through crying babies and cabin lights. Another reported using reusable silicone earplugs to cut noise while still hearing announcements clearly. The best solution? Pack a lightweight contoured sleep mask that doesn't press on the eyes and reusable earplugs designed for air travel. For tech-savvy seniors, noise-reducing earbuds with transparency mode are even better. Simple, cheap, and airline-friendly, these small items often do more for senior comfort than bulky pillows or blankets. And if sleep masks make a difference, the next comfort item, mobility aids, are even more essential. 9. Heating pads and ice packs. Seniors dealing with arthritis or joint pain often travel with heating pads or ice packs. TSA allows them in 2025, but with strict conditions. Electric heating pads are fine, but you can't plug them into the aircraft's outlets unless specifically permitted. Ice packs are more challenging. TSA requires them to be frozen solid at screening. If they're even slightly slushy, they may be confiscated as liquids. A senior traveler flying from Dallas reported losing her gel pack because it had started to thaw. The safe bet is disposable chemical heat packs or compact USB heating pads with approved batteries. For ice, freeze pack solid and double bag them to avoid leaks. And always carry backups. You don't want to rely on airline accommodations. The next comfort item is even more unpredictable: mobility aids like canes. 10. Canes and walking sticks. Mobility aids are essential for many seniors, and TSA is generally accommodating. In 2025, canes, walking sticks, and foldable walkers are permitted, but with screening requirements. Every item must go through X-ray or manual inspection. If a cane contains a hidden compartment, TSA will confiscate it immediately. Airlines allow mobility aids on board, but space is limited. Collapsible canes fit easily in overhead bins, while non-folding models may need to be stored in the cabin closet. Gate agents are trained to prioritize seniors, but only if you declare the item in advance. One traveler in Chicago said TSA pulled her aside because her cane had a metal tip that triggered alarms. Another in Miami was told her decorative walking stick had to be checked because it was too long to fit in the cabin. To avoid problems, choose foldable, lightweight models clearly designed for medical use. Avoid novelty canes with hidden features, which can be mistaken for weapons. Canes are essential, but if you think those rules are detailed, wait until you hear what happens with wheelchairs. 11. Wheelchairs and mobility scooters. For many seniors, wheelchairs or mobility scooters aren't optional, they're essential. TSA in 2025 allows them, but every device requires special screening. Electric wheelchairs with lithium batteries must follow strict FAA rules. Batteries must stay attached to the chair or be removed and carried separately, depending on design. This often causes delays. A traveler in Los Angeles reported waiting nearly 40 minutes while TSA disassembled parts of her scooter for inspection. Another senior in Boston had her flight delayed because her airline required extra paperwork for her power chair batteries. Manual wheelchairs are simpler, but you'll need to go through a pat-down while your chair is inspected. Airlines don't count wheelchairs as baggage, but damage is still a risk. Thousands of chairs are reported broken by airlines each year. The safest move: call your airline in advance, confirm battery rules, and request gate check. Wheelchairs are allowed, but handling them requires planning. And if you think scooters are complex, the next comfort item is much smaller but surprisingly controversial: portable fans. 12. Portable fans and air purifiers. Airplane cabins can feel stuffy, so many seniors bring small fans or air purifiers. TSA allows them in 2025, but batteries are the sticking point. USB-powered fans are fine, while larger battery-operated units are flagged for watt-hour checks. The bigger issue? Airlines decide if you can use them. Many carriers now ban portable fans because they can blow air into other passengers' space or interfere with airflow systems. One retiree flying from Atlanta reported being asked to turn off her mini fan after seatmates complained about noise. Another said her compact purifier was allowed, but only if it fit on her tray table and didn't block anyone else. The fix? Bring silent USB-powered devices and always check your airline's policies before packing. Be prepared for a flight attendant to say no, even if TSA let it through. And if fans are controversial, the next item, essential oils and aromatherapy, causes even more drama. 13. Essential oils and aromatherapy. Many seniors carry essential oils or aromatherapy rollers to ease stress, nausea, or joint pain. TSA allows oils in 2025 under the liquid exemption. But here's the catch: anything over 3.4 Oz must be declared. Airlines have started cracking down because essential oils can trigger allergies in nearby passengers. A senior in Denver said she was asked to stop applying lavender oil mid-flight after a passenger complained of migraines. Another had her diffuser confiscated because plug-in units are banned on board. The safest way is to carry small roller bottles, under 10 ml, and avoid using them heavily in the cabin. USB-powered diffusers are technically allowed but rarely approved for in-flight use. If you need calming oils, apply them discreetly before boarding. 14. Noise-canceling headphones and hearing devices. Noise-canceling headphones are a comfort essential for long flights. TSA has no issue with them, but airlines in 2025 enforce strict rules around Bluetooth. Devices must be in airplane mode during takeoff and landing. The issue for seniors isn't TSA, it's hearing aids. Security officers may ask for them to be briefly checked, but you don't need to remove them. Still, alarms sometimes trigger if the devices have metal components. The fix? Keep hearing aids and headphones accessible. Declare them if asked, and always carry spare batteries. Airlines encourage noise-canceling headsets, but check the size. Oversized models may count toward your carry-on allowance. If headphones are a comfort, the last item is even more important. Medical pillows and supports for circulation. 15. E-readers and comfort tech. Many seniors bring Kindles, tablets, or e-readers for long flights. TSA has no issue with them in 2025. You can carry them through security just like a laptop. The challenge comes with airline rules and battery limits. Tablets over a certain size, larger than a smartphone, must be removed at security and screened separately, which slows things down if you're juggling multiple devices. Lithium batteries are also a concern. FAA rules require them to stay under 100 watt-hours. If you're carrying a large tablet or backup battery, expect agents to double-check it. The solution? Bring a lightweight e-reader with long battery life, keep it in airplane mode, and carry charging cables. It saves space compared to books, and you won't risk the bulk fees that come with pillows or supports. Bonus tip: overpacking comfort items. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make in 2025 isn't bringing the wrong item. It's bringing too many separate ones. TSA has no problem clearing comfort items, but airlines are cracking down on passengers juggling multiple bags filled with snacks, gadgets, and medical gear. Gate agents are trained to count anything carried outside your main bag as an extra item. That's where surprise fees happen. A senior traveler in Dallas said she was charged $40 at boarding because she had a tote stuffed with food, headphones, and a cushion clipped on the side. Another in Chicago was forced to check her carry-on after attendants said her comfort gadgets took up too much space. The fix? Consolidate. Instead of carrying each item separately, repack them into one organized bag. Choose multi-purpose gear, like an e-reader instead of heavy books, or a shawl that doubles as a blanket. Slim cases for tech and resealable packs for snacks also save space. Staying streamlined keeps you comfortable and avoids those last-minute gate fees. Flying as a senior in 2025 doesn't have to mean discomfort. Which comfort item do you always carry on a flight? Have you ever been asked to toss or pay extra for one of these essentials? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And remember, travel light, stay comfortable, and enjoy the journey.